I'm gonna go share this on Instagram. Just make sure we're live. Hello, hello, everybody in the house. Everybody, how we getting
Hello,
on?
everyone,
Got
and
dinner.
everyone's mom. All right, we should have shared this before we started, but
Oh,
give us a go now.
oh, everyone's mom is here.
Perfect.
Oh Christ, will you send me a picture of the thumbnail there really quickly? It won't let me download it there.
Yeah, sounds should be good fucking grad,
Just
All
send it
right.
on a Discord or Messenger. Can you
Yeah,
still?
I think no, that's not it.
Yeah.
That's the homework file.
Yeah?
Boom.
Yeah?
I
No?
like that. I sent. It's so silly, isn't it? I kind of put my hard sweat and balls into that one.
Thank you.
But, so
Alright, it's pretty funny though.
yeah.
Okay, give me just 2 seconds now. How are you, Gemcast? Jason, Manuel, Crackages.
1 second now, lads. We're just getting set up. We're horribly underprepared. I'm over here with a packet of burger bites. I'm over here with a plate of egg. Actually, my eggs were out of date. I couldn't make egg fried rice, so just fried rice. Yeah. Oh, fuck. One second now, lads. Almost finished. We're gobshites. We should have done this beforehand. But what can you do?
Christ, man, is not letting me
You
download this bloody
you have to open it as a link, and then you
thumbnail,
download
man.
it.
Alright. Man, the lads are chatting. I want to chat to you. Give me the 2 seconds now, right? Just the 2 seconds while I'm at this now, and I apologize immensely.
All right, I'm finished. Boom. All right, ladies, what's the story? Which is, have had 30 burger bites in 30 odd years. You're fucking class high. So how you now, Jamcast? We haven't fucking talked in a while. I think we should do something. We're trying to do some stuff with some podcasts. Maybe we should give it a go. So, thanks for the compliment, Manuel. You fucking skinny legend. I like you, Kutji. Thank you, Jesus. Of all people I wanted to hear that from, you were probably 4 of them. Oh yeah, Sean. Sean knows the fucking story. UFC night. It's gonna be fucking unreal, man. It's gonna be fucking bish bosh, headshots. There's gonna be lads left all over the floor, gone. No, it'll be good crack. It'll be good crack. We're watching it tonight. Probably watch it in the Discord with everyone. Be good fun. Manuel, you're onto something there. You're onto something. Yeah, Gemcast will give something a go. I really appreciate you guys like showing up fairly consistently. Like I think it's like nearly three in a row you showed up just to say what's the story, which is Explosive Productions. How you getting on? Are you well? We're gonna let it fill up a little bit more. We're gonna have a chat about boxing and all the fucking carry on that's going on. I hope you like the thumbnail and the last few because fucking put the heart and soul into them, you know. We'll do that another time, Tommy Crow. We'll do that another time. It'll be good fucking fun. So, oh yeah, Thomas is working on banners, so I'll give him all the credit. There we go. So yeah, in the boxing world at the moment, there's a bit of dodgy carry on, and Thomas was telling me about it. So you were earlier. What was the story with So what is it? Oh, Thomas isn't muted. He's not. He's on a different thing. Oh yeah. You think Anthony would win? I think Fury's going to win. To be honest. Yeah, lights flickering. Someone's disproving flat Earth. It just happens now. It's very easy. But yeah, give him a second now. Yeah, it should be good crack. The old Fury versus Anthony. Thomas was telling me about Deontay Wilder. Like he doesn't want to fight Fury again. Like he just won't fucking accept it, and he's a bit of a gobshite for that. Dude, I seen that episode with Gary Spike O'Sullivan. Long name, but fuck me, he's jacked.
Man,
he has like the old.
I couldn't hear anything.
Mustache on him. He's class. And he's a sound man, even from Cork.
Alright, sorry about that now. I couldn't hear a lot of stuff. He kept breaking in and out and stuff. And then I was uploading. How's everyone getting on? I've missed yous all. Jamcast. You guys are legends for getting Spike O'Sullivan on. That was I mad fucking respect for that. I may steal him off yous, but I'll give yous a week. Sean Hickey, you little legend. How you been, man? You're fucking what is it? Packers. You Packers or you a Chiefs fan, man? Can't remember, but anyway, you like your style, man, for American football. And Fury's just too complex. I don't know. I like Fury. I like Joshua. I like Alexander Usyk. I wouldn't mind any of them becoming undisputed, heavyweight champions. The only guy I don't really want to get it is Wilder, because he's been a little piss baby.
Yeah.
Go Ravens.
If you've seen the thumbnail, there's the two lads standing off, and then like you've Wilder down there with the teary eyes. That was great fun to make.
Come to Puerto Rico, man.
So what's this? Jake Paul is calling out the whole Fury family.
Yeah, did you not hear about that?
Is there a video? I'll pull it up.
There's a couple of videos, yeah. So first of all, you turn on the first one, which is like Tommy Fury and Tyson Fury calling out Jake Paul with Shaq, like Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
And, which I don't know why he was there. You're a Vikings fan. I respect that. I respect him, man. I respect him. Much respect.
Jake Paul's a gobshite. I know there's some Sarge's Corner fans here.
True.
Hello. Did you guys see James is on the PKA podcast, Painkiller, already? With the likes of fucking FPS Russia? Like, holy fuck. That's a crossover. That's good. That's unreal. You're a Vikings fan, are you?
Thanks, David.
A lot of it's filmed here. It's great crack.
He's talking about NFL. There's a team called the Vikings.
I didn't ask, but okay, go on.
That's no, I'm just making sure.
It's the wrong one.
Tyron Woodley wants, man, fucking put me back in. Don't be at that. Now, man. Look, now look. Not cool, bro. Not cool.
Right.
But so what happened basically? Tyron Woodley wants to fight him. That's not going to happen. Tyron Woodley's not going to fight him, man. Tyron Woodley is not. That's not a big fight for Jake. What's going to happen? Quite simply. Well, actually, let's go over with the whole Tommy Fury thing first. So so it was Tyson Fury's son, Tommy Fury, Tyson Fury, and Shaquille O'Neal, and then Frank Warren was there.
I got a video for you.
Yeah,
I think I've both of them like interacting. Yeah, let's just make sure I have the whole fucking shebang. Yeah, full credit to Boxing Social. I'm stealing this clip off them.
Oh, no, they're cool, man. Boxing Social, you're legends, man.
Okay, so sharing screen as of right fucking now, like boxing. No, that's us. All right, from here, can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
I don't know if he's gonna hear it now.
I can't hear it now.
I'll sort it. He's respectful in calling him Mr. Jake Paul. Don't do that next time. Don't do that to us.
Well, that's not the clip now. That's the very original one. He's talking about the most recent one, which is Tommy Fury, his brother, his nephew, and Shaq. They're all kind of sitting down together, calling out Jake Paul. That one's from a while back though. And then what happened basically was Jake Paul clapped back and said, "Oh, you went to Miami looking for me, even though you know I live in Puerto Rico." And basically, and then he like faked DMs from Tommy Fury's girlfriend, from like he's like faking DMs saying like, oh, you should show me around LA or some shit, but it turned out like he used like a love heart that wasn't even made on Instagram at the time or some shit like. So the UFC is on fire lately, but it's a shame about what's going on with John Jones.
All right, if you can get me the clip, Thomas, I'll put it up. But otherwise, I can't fucking find it.
Let me have a look.
Nightbot's onto something, lads. I'll tell you now. Most YouTubers say this, and they're fucking onto something. I think it's like 83% of people who watch aren't subscribed. So if there's 5 of you here now, I want 5 fucking subscribers. I want to know it. I want the proof, lads. Is the proof in the pudding? No, it's it's handy when he's doing it. We're trying to step up the game. I don't know if you've been noticing. I was up one night and I was sitting there looking at Dan Allen's shit and I was like, this guy's doing it right. And I kind of took a bit of inspiration, if not a bit of jealousy, and I went hard at it. I've been doing that since. And Tom's doing a great hand. He's been sending clips left, right, and center. So most of the clips that you've seen be put up recently are down to him, and there's more to come. Like so, good crack.
All right, I'm trying to get this clip up now. So give me a sec.
Sound.
Bloody ads, man! An unskippable one that's an hour long these days, man. I tell you, YouTube is really in the shits. I know. But
the UFC's on fire lately, but it's a shame about. Yeah, John Jones. That's a whole fucking story.
Johnny Jones, man. Bones Jones. I like John. I'm not gonna lie. I used to be a big John fan. Then I found out about all the drugs. But he kind of redeemed himself.
He ratted on himself, didn't he? He accidentally let it out in an interview. Like he was talking about a fight, like a 2-series fight he did, and he was clean of steroids on the first one, but in the second time, he was also cleared. That's how he said it. Like gobshite.
But he kind of redeemed himself when I saw that clip of did you see that clip of someone like robbing him and he runs after him with his fucking assault rifle?
Fuck man, that's terrifying.
Kind of reminds me of remember this week, like didn't Derek Lewis like beat up a guy who tried to rob his car?
Oh fuck yeah. Rightfully so. Rightfully fucking so, man.
Yeah, man. You like John, but I think it's a shame he's still number one. Yeah, he should be number one. That's just dumb. He should not be up there number one.
Why is my camera so fucking facing this way? Like,
isn't it really weird?
The painting.
I saw something today. You know Dustin Poirier is above Charles Oliveira on the pound for pound rankings. Like the guy who's number 1 contender is better than the champion of. I don't get that. It's weird.
That's just stupid.
You think they'd push him down a little bit so the champion would be above him, but like,
yeah.
I don't know. That one confuses me a little bit now. This is not going to play. My computer's pretty sure my computer's about to.
You just need to send me a link.
Oh, a link.
Oh. That's all you gotta do, buddy.
I have no idea if it's even, man. My God, like I'm looking at it now, and it's loading, and it's loading, and it's loading, and it's all it ever does, man. So it's
all right.
Olivier's real, but he hasn't fought great competition, I suppose.
We need to get you a new computer.
Thank you. But he beat Chandler pretty well.
Like.
That's okay. Do you know what, man? I was about to turn off the thing, but like, there's no point, because like I won't be able to send the link. So there's that.
That's all right. I need to come down and take a look at that thing.
Thomas versus Jake Paul. Listen, man. Trash talk wise, I'd put Jake in a grave, but boxing wise, he'd probably do a little bit of damage. A little bit, just a little bit though, you know.
I think at the moment Jake Paul would knock the fucking bollock off me.
Teeny tiny little bit, just a little bit of damage, you know. But I don't care. I don't like Jake. So why am I going to sit here and talk about him? Let's talk about something I do like, and that's UFC. You know, and boxing, actual boxing. You know, not fucking. Jared, did you watch that TikToker versus YouTube press conference thing?
Yeah. Why the fuck was FouseyTube there?
I have no idea what views YouTube is. Do you know he's branded himself DataTube? How fucking cringy is that, man? It's so
Easy
fucking
gobshite.
cringe.
Well, actually, no, that's
No,
disrespectful to him.
it's
I
not even
don't.
disrespectful. It's just
No, I don't.
dumb.
He's had like a lot of hardship in the last couple of years. Like he put on a lot of weight, and he got really like, like he had some like breakdown kind of stuff. He had a rough old time. And he's getting himself back into shape, like, and he's getting it like mentally, and yeah, power to him, because it's hard to come out of that hole if you fall into it.
Yeah.
But especially because like back in the day, he was getting just roasted by fucking everyone.
Fuzzy.
And yeah, YouTubers can be a bit fucking harsh just for views, like, yourself.
Oh yeah, of course.
So I mean, I'd love to have him on. I'd love to talk to him about why he does that stuff. But
it'd be interesting to have him on. Yeah, I mean,
I think he's a hard catch. But I remember that whole thing with like him faking that Drake was coming to his concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's definitely something, and that whole video came out about him, like every single prank he put up on his channel was fake, and it was like that's his entire platform then just kind of died down, and then he had a boxing fight where he lost, and now he's doing this where he's like a boxing promoter now, I guess. I don't really know, but it's like I don't care. The only reason I'm gonna watch that YouTube event is I'm gonna watch Deji fight, and then I'm gonna go turn it off, and I'm gonna watch Evander Holyfield fight, who's fighting on the same night. Like, how crazy is it, Jared? That TikTok event is probably gonna get more pay-per-views than fucking Evander Holyfield, a former undisputed heavyweight champion. Like, it's crazy.
I'm not gonna watch it because I think it's just gobshitery. Now I'm gonna play this video if you're ready for it.
I'm gonna watch the Deji fight because I like Deji and I hope he wins. But otherwise than that, man, I'm turning it off and I'm watching Evander Holyfield fight. And then the night after is fucking Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul, man. It's shit timing. It's very bad. I don't know. I don't know. It makes me annoyed. No.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull this out now.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully this will go well. I share audio this time.
It's not even like Celebrity Family Feud, man, because it's just shit. I mean, none of them are good at trash talking. Okay, have you guys seen the rules for this event? I'm not even gonna get into it, but they're basically gonna be punching each other with fucking pillowcases, and then they have pillows on their head. So every single one of their "I'm gonna knock you the fuck out" claims is not gonna happen unless their chins are made out of literal glass. Like,
and the
you get knocked out of this
so
thing,
might
man.
Be.
You get knocked out of this thing, man. You should actually like never box again. Just some friendly advice for you. Like.
All right. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, go on.
Where are you? My uncle's looking for you.
This boxing it's in my blood. I don't play boxing.
If you see this face, you already know what it is. Don't matter the amount. Don't be scared.
So Jake, Logan, anybody else who's out there wants to back these pussies, please hit us up. I'm taking all bets for any amount of money.
How much you got?
As much as they want. Anytime, any place, anywhere. Let us know. Tommy's knocking Jake the fuck out.
Shug, what are you thinking?
Knockout.
Naga. I'm in. We're ready.
I'm down with that.
Let's go.
Now drag your pig's face over here and talk to the chancellor.
We're ready, baby. Let's go.
You can turn it off there, Jared. That's where it really ends, kind of. If you want, you can look up Jake Paul's response to it, and that's where he kind of he posts the fake DMs he had with Tommy Fury's girlfriend, and he goes like, "I'm not gonna fight you, and I'm just gonna why don't you focus on this next fight you have instead of calling me?" And he goes, "This is actually gonna be like the biggest promotion for your fight is me talking about it," which in hindsight, yeah, it is. I mean, like. Respect to Jake. Him talking about some guy fighting is probably going to do numbers for that fight. Do you know what the record is? Do you know what the combined record is of all the guys that Tommy Fury's fought? It's like altogether he has 4 professional fights or 5, and the record of all the people he's fought together is like 12 wins and like 190 losses.
That's rough.
The guy has never fought anyone that's considerably a good fighter. He's fought these guys that like that's their job kind of. They'll take those fights so that you can have a starting career. And they do that for most fighters actually. It's like completely unlike UFC where you're kind of put against fighters who are similar to your style and that suit you. So cuz boxing is all about having this guy who's undefeated, nobody can beat him, where UFC it's about bringing out the belt. It's like the entire UFC is like centered around I gotta win this belt to be the best, whereas boxing is like if I'm undefeated, I am the best. You know, because you can be undefeated in UFC, and you can like Amanda Nunes is like 22-4, but yet she's probably the greatest female athlete alive. You know, like
she's a fuck Katie Taylor.
That won't happen. Well, I say that won't happen, but you never know. The two of them might be calling each other out next week, so I don't think it'll ever happen. I don't. I think they're very respectful of their own sports, unlike other.
I don't think Katie Taylor is going to ever fight someone in the UFC, or she'll ever do mixed martial arts. But if she was, like, she would be like, she'd be a ranked fighter. She wouldn't be the best, but she'd be a ranked fighter, even with just like a current style. Never mind if she did a bit of training. Like she's fucking legit. We talk about Katie Taylor a lot. I'm gonna pull her up now. She's a fucking legend over here. She's like the best boxer in Ireland. She's just a fucking beast.
I think she's the greatest female boxer alive or ever, actually.
Yeah, she's still
the greatest female boxer.
18-0.
18-0. I'm pretty sure she like started women's boxing because did she had to dress up as a lad?
She had to pretend she was a guy to do boxing in Ireland because for a long time it was illegal to box as a woman in Ireland. Well, not illegal. I mean, like there's no one was taking on women, in boxing in Ireland. So that was a problem number one. But you know, when she got into it, she did start the whole thing over here.
Yeah.
So let me get this up.
She's such an inspiration, and she's probably Ireland's greatest like sporting legend. Like,
well, McGregor's up there. But
you can argue him back with McGregor, man. But McGregor is kind of, I like Conor, but he does stupid shit, you know, stuff that.
So here we are. I think that was one of her most recent fights. That was her second most recent, I think.
She fought someone against who she beat in the Olympics.
Oh yeah, she was in the Olympics. She has bigger arms than some guys in the UFC. She is absolutely amazing. She's a brilliant fighter. She's up there. Look at the belts. Look at the fucking belt she has. We need to get to Katie Taylor on at some point. That'll be a hard one to catch.
Every time I go to text someone, man, like to get on or email someone, I always try to get to Katie Taylor, but I can never find an email or a phone number or anything to contact. Because I would absolutely love to have Katie Taylor on the podcast. Yeah. Her and Conor they're friends. I'd say they're friends. They've met each other a couple of times. They always support each other when they're fighting each other. So
that's good.
They're very respectful. You know, it's good.
Well, they'd be the two biggest fighters in Ireland.
Yeah, absolutely.
Paddy Houlihan would have been up there, but he retired. But these two are still going. Yeah, they're spot on.
Yeah. Sorry, can I just go back here to a thing? Jesus, what do you mean Jared would win in a fight? You don't know that. That's a really shitty prediction. What makes you say that exactly? Out of interest.
Well, you can find my fights on YouTube if you want.
Fights?
Yeah.
Like kickboxing?
Yeah. And even under them, like I have a comment on most of them saying, "Hey, that's me." So, go for it. Yeah. I did kickboxing for a long time. I forget how long I got to my brown belt. I almost got to my brown belt. Got like a purple belt with a brown tip. I quit afterwards. Did archery. Did Brazilian jiu-jitsu on and off. And yeah, that's kind of my martial art stuff. And if you count archery as a martial art, then yeah, very, very little defense in terms of blocking arrows. Yeah, I don't think it's ever been done.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Man, we haven't done one of these fight talks in ages. Holy do you know what? I think it was even before the whole Jake Paul got your hat thing. How ridiculous was that, man?
Yeah, we just talked about it like the last time. This isn't a fight talk. This is a virtual pub talk because both of us are here.
Oh, good point.
But this is episode 19, virtual pub talk. Man, I fucking love them these.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love making the thumbnails as well. Like, fucking great crack. Anthony, I disagree. I'd love to hear why though. But why do you think Anthony has it won?
I don't think we're going to see this fight for a very long time, man. I mean, this whole thing with Deontay Wilder, like Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury has been like agreed for July 24th now, apparently verbally. But like, and if that happens, Antony Joshua is going to be fighting a guy called Alexander Usyk, who is undefeated cruiserweight champion, who's moving up to heavyweight. He's a freaking legend, and he's so funny. He's one of the funniest boxers I've ever watched, and on and off like the ring, man, he's actually like a really cool dude. I'd love to see him. I say that like, if there's anyone I'd actually like to see an undisputed, I wouldn't mind Alexander Usyk as an undisputed champion. The only guy I don't want to see is Deontay Wilder because of all the shit that he said about Fury after his fight.
Didn't he drop like his whole team?
Yeah, he did.
Fuck.
Because they're chewing the tail. Because he's getting the living beating of a lifetime.
Yep.
Like, actually, if you go to Tyson Fury's Instagram, Jared, you should be able to find, like, there's probably a picture of Deontay Wilder, and it'll have all the picture of it's a picture of him and with all the excuses he said about why he lost the fight, like his water being spiked, his team, his...
Oh, he was tired because he had to wear like that big suit.
Poison. The suit one is, man.
No. The suit's the only one that makes sense. Like he wore a suit that was partially made of stone. That's gonna be heavy. That'll tie you down. I get that. The poison water is absurd to say that your team would poison you.
You know Kobe. Kobe says that he was poisoned before the Usman fight. Because he ordered a takeaway from like across town, and it was cold when he got to his place, and said he was poisoned. In a time
genuinely could happen, but you know
a time where microwaves exist. A time. No, I'm messing. I don't like. I'm
going to show this tape. I like when he's not in character.
Yeah, same.
I'm going to show Jake Paul's reaction to that clip we showed a minute ago.
Yeah, yes, go on.
Okay, share audio for Jake Paul. Yeah, there we go. See it?
Yep.
Give it a like. Credit to ID Hen. Okay, I can't pronounce that, but these boys. Give me an old subscribe.
Play it there, man.
Watch that video. The desperation is seeping through the pores of the Fury family. It's quite embarrassing. Heavyweight champion of the world is on Instagram talking about Jake Paul, begging me to fight his brother. Listen, Tommy, focus on your fight that's in a couple of weeks that nobody even knows about, by the way. This right here, this clip will be the biggest promotion for your whole entire fucking fight. Find an opponent. You're literally picking someone to fight you in 3 weeks who hasn't even been training. You don't even have an opponent who's going to go through a real camp. Fight someone real, do a real pay-per-view, and then maybe we could chat. The last guy you fought was 0-9. The people you fought total have a combined record of 15 wins and 250 losses.
The irony of Jake Paul criticizing the boxers on Tommy Fury's record is more cheeky than J-Lo's behind, fam. A FIFA no.
That's all I can say. What a fucking guy. That's class. Right.
Oh man, that's so dumb. I had something I was gonna say. Shit, what was it? Christ, I forget now. Oh, whatever. I had something I was gonna say. Fuck, I forget. Yeah, it's kind of ironic.
Something to do with the record of his opponents. Yeah.
I was gonna say, it is ironic he's saying that like his opponents aren't, don't have the best records, considering he's fought guys who have never been in a fight before, like Deji or Nate Robinson or Gibb, but I guess he tries to validate himself that he's a good fighter because he beat Ben, like that. I'm pretty sure that's the whole reason he fought Ben, was because he can say
the worst boxer in the UFC who got basically straight back up. I can go back. I can show a clip of that if you want.
Of the fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he looked okay, but I guess the ref saw it as this guy has not been training. He's just had surgery. He's maybe, 10, 20 years older than Jake. He if he gets knocked out again, he might actually not get back up kind of. So I guess the ref had, he called it, and you're not really supposed to disagree with the ref because it doesn't make you look good. But he got paid, so I'm pretty sure the only reason he did it, man, was so he could get paid. So props to Ben. The Pauls are fake. Put them against Usman. Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. Yes. Do you know Usman said he'd fight Jake Paul for an 8-figure? He wants in the range of 10 million plus to fight Jake Paul, box him, crazy. Mad that the UFC champion is calling out a guy who's 3-0. Jake is getting exactly what he wants. He's winning this shit easily. Crazy, man. It's a good point though, Manuel. Jake probably wouldn't be able to survive against Usman. He wouldn't. Usman is the UFC welterweight champion of the world. The guy has The guy has knocked out the last 3 opponents who have been put against him. Probably 3 of the most, highest performers in UFC fighting. It's crazy that Jake has the nerve and thinks he's gonna beat all these guys, whereas.
But look, he wins when you talk about him.
Exactly.
So here we are.
They all win, man. Exactly.
Anyway,
I'm not even going to talk about Logan, that fucking fight. And I've made my feelings very clear on that one. Don't like it. Don't agree with it. Some of this TikTok one. Stupid, dumb, boring.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It's just stupid.
Oliveira, though, Jared. Fucking Charles Oliveira is the UFC lightweight champion.
Power to him.
Absolutely.
People saying he's almost like a false king, or he's like a placeholder. I think he's legit.
Man. That guy's going to be there for a while. If he manages to beat Poirier, I don't really see anyone beating him for a while,
Yeah.
Because
we'll see.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the lightweight division is probably one of the most exciting divisions in the sport. I'm not going to say the most exciting because I believe.
Go on.
After you, no, please.
I think the reason the lightweight division is so good is because I think that kind of weight group is like peak human condition. When they have the perfect mix of strength and endurance, and they can keep going. But then you get to heavyweight and they're out of breath and they're just hulking masses of meat. You get one big shot and you're gone.
Yeah.
You get to the featherweights. Obviously they're very skinny. They can put on more pounds, be more powerful. But lightweight is just a perfect mix there.
Mm.
That's why some of the best fighters of all time are known as being brilliant lightweights, and you have to be adaptable in that section anyway. But anyway,
I was gonna say that the probably the most exciting division in UFC right now is welterweight because it's where all the good fighters are. You got Usman, the current champion, is the most active fighter in the division. You got the number 1 guy who's this big kind of talker, likes to run his mouth kind of guy. Number 3 is a guy who's on a winning record and has knocked out nearly every opponent so far. You got Nate Diaz. You got Jorge is still an exciting fighter even though he just lost, man. You got all these guys, Vicente Luque, even what's his name? The guy Usman bet before he bet Jorge, what's his name? The Brazilian guy, I can't remember him, and they used to train together. Remember he knocked him out in the second round. I can't remember his name now. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually feel so bad. Fuck. Such an insult. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, but the welterweight division, man, most exciting division at the moment.
Fair.
Probably has the most talent in there as well, I'd say. Brilliant welterweights.
Don't.
Joe is a brilliant welterweight. Have you heard of him? No, man. I've never heard of Joe. But tell me, Sean, who exactly is Joe? Huh. Joe. Father? No. Joe grandfather. I'm unaware of whoever this Joe person is. I'll be perfectly honest with you, but
All right, give it up. That's just so bad, man.
Anyway, this has been fun. Anyway, this has been great. Damn, who's Bofa?
All right, give it up. Right, lads. We're gonna call it quits. Head on. We'll probably chat you later with the whole. I think UFC starts at 9, so it starts in 20 minutes. So chat you later. Have a good one. Behave yourself. Stay away from yourself. Goodbye. Good luck. Peace and love to all.